There's a lot of wild financial information out there on the internet, especially on TikTok, where they call these folks finfluencers. And folks, we really need to cut through some of the BS here on TikTok. My team has picked out a few videos that we can play and talk about right now. Thomas, roll that tape.
Here's why investing into a 401k is keeping you broke. So this is John, and he's contributing $5,000 per year into his 401k. So with a 7% return and a 3.5% salary increase every single year, John will have about $1.4 million by the time he turns 65. Now, it sounds great and it sounds like a lot of money, but it's actually not. So if inflation stays at 3% every year, in 30 years, this $1.4 million will only be worth $576,000 in 30 years. Now, you have to really start thinking about this. Do you want to shave off the quality of your life to maybe have some extra money by the time you're old? Even if you have hundreds of millions of dollars when you're 65, you may not be able to fully enjoy it. Comment below if you want me to make a video on how to use a 401k to build a six-figure income right now and not in 30 years.
So many parts. What was he talking about? Number one, I would rather have $1.4 million at that time than not have it, right? So let's start with that base and then know you got to add more money now. You've got a long time before then. Save additional money. If you're worried about inflation, which everybody should be. We call it the evil eye, folks. The evil eye is always here, and it's not going to go away, so we need to pay attention to it. But just make sure that you don't take advice from folks like this. It's sort of like when you listen to a radio show and a host tells you, you put some money away now, and you'll get 10 to 12% per year for the next 30 years, and you'll have millions. They never tell you where to put it to get this 10 to 12% magic return. We call it the 12% magic mutual fund, and everybody would line up for that if it existed. The problem with the stock market, though, it goes up, and it goes down. And it all depends on when you get in. You could get in up here and get out down there. Or you could get in down here and get out up here. It's all about timing. And you don't want to be at the mercy of timing, so you never want to have to depend on the money in the market. You want to have a glide path into retirement, and we do that by utilizing fixed indexed annuities on one side in that growth protection income type account, and then we utilize the stock market on the other side. So if we have that guaranteed income, we sprinkle more income on from the stock market. Makes a lot of sense. Well, Thomas, roll that tape.
Everyone's going to make you believe that it takes money to make money, but I'm here to tell you that that is not true. $3,300 is all I needed to make my first $1.6 million in real estate over 15 years ago. There's always money somewhere. Someone's got it, as long as the deal is good. So if you learn how to network and find a really good deal with a high ROI, I got news for you. The bank will put up the majority of money. Someone else will put up some of the money, and boom, you're off to the races.
Hey, be your own banker kind of strategies here, or taking the bank's money and using their money as yours, so to speak. We all hear about the magic real estate deal. I've never found it myself. I mean, if you have your house hopefully appreciates in value. The first thing you should do in real estate is buy a house for yourself. I mean, buy your shelter, because what do we depend on in life? Food and shelter. So get your shelter taken care of. Try to get that house paid off where you don't owe anyone else for it. Now, keep in mind, folks, just because you pay your house off and you have a zero balance with the mortgage company, do you really own the house? And the answer is no. If you don't pay your property taxes, guess who's going to come take that house? Mr. Uncle Sam, Mr. Government. Mr. Government entity is going to come take your house. So it is great to have your house paid off, but just know you always have to pay your taxes and, of course, your insurance, because you don't want anything bad happening to the house. But just know, you hear all these magic real estate deals and these magic stock pickers, and you give this guy some money, he's going to tell you how you can outdo him in real estate. Ask yourself one question. If these folks really knew what they claim to know, would they sell it to anyone else? Would they need to? Would they even be around talking to you now? No, they'd have trillions of dollars, and I don't know how many people have billions, much less trillions of dollars. So just use common sense, but make sure you take care of yourself and your family first. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great information, and don't forget to like it and comment on it.